I have blue hands. I am here with a VPfashion unboxing or slash review for you guys. I just received my VPfashion extensions today. So if you're interested in seeing what I think of these guys, then just keep watching. Alright, so I have clips of me opening the extensions that I'm going to insert here right now. Okay, so now that you've watched me unbox them, I didn't show me pulling them out of the DHL packaging because it had my address and stuff like that all over it. Also, excuse the glasses. I know I've got a glare, but I can't see without them, so there's that. And I've got blue dye everywhere, so there's that too. So I'm just going to show you a few of the items that I used and tell you a little bit how I install them. I don't have a video of me installing them or dyeing them because there's so many videos out there on how to do it. I'm just gonna kind of tell you what I did, tell you what I used, stuff like that. So yeah, so the first thing I did when I got my packaging obviously was open it, check everything out, make sure everything was nicely packaged, nothing was broken, everything was there, all that good stuff. So this is the box that it came in, like you saw in the video. Really nice box, a lot different than what it used to be. It's a lot more sturdy. I know a lot of the videos that I watched, people were complaining about the box quality, and it definitely has changed. It's got this really nice kind of like chromy or like iridescent-y, I don't know how to describe it, kind of vibe going on. And here's the back, just like hair everywhere. All their social media and stuff like that. It's a really nice box. When you get your extensions, they come in this little plasticky bag, which I'm not going to keep this guy. I'm going to throw that away. I am going to keep the box just in case, or when I'm not wearing these because I didn't buy the bag, I'm going to keep them in the box. But you do get this little card that tells you your order number, your hairstyle, the color, and stuff like that. So I ordered the 14-inch VPfashion extensions. They're an 8-piece clip-in set, and the color is number 27 honey blonde. I was gonna order the whitest white, which is like platinum blonde, but because my hair was not platinum blonde before I threw this blue color on it, it kind of left my hair a little like gray, like you see this, like it left it like this gray blue on my roots, and like a really dark like kind of like highlight or like Sharpie blue at the ends. So I kind of wanted to make sure that I got the closest match possible. My sister did help me do that because she is a hairstylist, so she helped me pick out the color, and I'm glad I listened to her because I was gonna order the platinum blonde and they would have been jacked up. So they do come with a couple of clips here. You get 6 clips here, like I showed in the video. I only have 5 now because I did have a little mishap. One of my clips on one of the 4-piece extension set, or one of the 4-piece clip-ins, was broken. So I had to switch that out, but no big deal. They gave me extra, so that's nice. This little card, what is this? Oh, it just tells you it's 100% premium Indian Remy human hair. So you can straighten it, color it, all that kind of stuff, which I did. I don't know if I mentioned, but this is 170 grams worth of hair. This isn't all of it. Let me. It's a lot of hair, like a lot more than what I was expecting. Like I wasn't expecting it to feel this good and like, I don't know, this real. Like that sounds dumb. I especially wasn't expecting it to be this thick, and even when it wasn't curled, it still felt really thick from root to tip. Obviously the ends aren't as thick as the top, but they're still thick enough to where it looks natural. So I really, really appreciate the fact that they do that. So really, really good quality. I love the feel of the hair. It blends in perfectly with mine. It dyed really well. This actually right here is lipstick that I got on it, so sorry about that. I just noticed that in the viewfinder. So they dyed really well. They toned perfectly. Like everything went well. They feel really lightweight. Obviously it's a little bit heavier than what I'm used to because I'm not used to having 170 grams of hair on my head, but it's a lot more lightweight than what, I'm like shaking my head. It's a lot more lightweight than what I was expecting it to be. Let me go ahead and show you one of the clips. Here's one of them. This is one of the single clip wefts. Look how thick that is. Like, it's crazy thick, right? So I was really happy. Let's get that back in there. I was really happy with that fact that it was that they're so thick and really luxurious and nice. So, and they blend really well. Like I had to trim them a little bit, which I'll tell you about in just a second, but other than that, they were perfect. So I'm gonna go ahead and tell you how I achieved this color. First off, like I said, I got the I can't stop touching my hair, I'm sorry. I got the honey blonde colors. So they were kind of like, if you looked at the photo, they're like an ashy, not really ashy blonde, more like a golden blonde. And I had to kind of tone them to match what I wanted. I didn't put this in right. To kind of get the color that I wanted to start off with. So, sorry about that. Oh, girl. So what I had to do was tone them, and I didn't want to put any kind of like chemical on them right away because I'm hoping these will last me a good bit of time because I'm planning on wearing these to a wedding that I have coming up next year. So hopefully I take care of these guys and they last me a good bit of time. Before I tell you how I tone them, I guess I should tell you the price. These were a part of a flash sale, which is still going on currently. They were $80 for 170 grams, 14 inches. You couldn't pick a different size, like weight, and you couldn't pick a different length. It was 14 inches, 170 grams. You can pick a different color, which they give you like 4 or 5 different colors you can pick from. But because it's part of their flash sale, there's not too many options to choose from, but Platinum Blonde is one of the options. So if you're looking to like dye it up like this, then you should be good. After shipping and tax, it was like $98. I think it was like 18 bucks for shipping. It was $98. They do ship DHL. I ordered them last Wednesday and they came in today, which is Wednesday, so it took exactly a week. Now I'm very impatient, so I felt like it was taking forever. Like I literally was dying. I was like, I don't know when these are ever gonna come in. So I was freaking out, but nonetheless, they came in and they were well worth the wait. So I really, really, really love this hair. So back to how I got this color. I'm all over the place. I ramble, so yeah. So I got them, and obviously when you get them, you want to wash them. So instead of using an actual toner, I went ahead and got the Shimmer Lights shampoo, which I know everybody's gonna be like, oh, everybody does that, but I didn't want to put any kind of chemicals on the hair. Because like I said, I'm trying to keep them nice and perfect for this wedding that I have coming up. And this is probably going to be the only time I'm going to wash them for like a couple of weeks. So yeah. So I used a Shimmer Light shampoo. I literally left it on for like maybe 10 minutes, if that. And they were perfect. They were like They weren't silver, but they were like an ash blonde, which is what the color my hair was before. So it was kind of like the perfect color. The reason I didn't order ash blonde is because I didn't want them to be too white or too blonde to where it didn't match my actual hair before. So my sister talked me into getting these, and I'm glad she did because they were the perfect color. So yeah, I used that. And then for the hair color, I used Arctic Fox, which I don't have with me because I threw the bottles away because they were really gross. They were covered in dye. As you can see, my hands are blue. I used the Arctic Fox Poseidon hair color, which I really love. So yeah, I probably will keep this hair color for a while just because blue is like one of my favorite hair colors on me. So yeah, I used, to dye all of the extensions, to dye my actual hair and the extensions, I used 2 of the 8-ounce bottles and 1 of the 12-ounce bottles. That being because I had to re-dye my hair twice because I dyed it too soon thinking the extensions were going to be in, and then they weren't. So yeah, big ol' mess. But to dye just these, I had to use that big 12-ounce bottle that they sell. So, or maybe it's 24. I can't remember. I think it's 12. So yeah, I used that whole thing, and I still had to add a little bit of like ion color, hair color to it. So yeah, it's a lot of dye to dye these extensions, and I still have like some spots, like I don't know if you can see them, like right there. I need to get one more thing of dye to like touch them up, but I'm not too worried about it just because, like, I don't know, I feel like it makes it look more natural because when I dye my hair, like, it doesn't always come out perfect. So yeah, so that's what I use to dye. So things that I use to install these extensions, I have quite a few different things that I used. So first off, you want to do it on clean hair. You can do it on second day hair, like dirty hair, but you want to use like a dry shampoo or something. I used a dry shampoo anyways because I just want to make sure I had that extra like cling for the clips to clip into. So the dry shampoo that I use is the Not Your Mother's Clean Freak Refreshing Dry Shampoo. And it works really well, and I'll use this tomorrow when I put them in. So you don't want to sleep in these. That's like a no-no. They are a little bit more time consuming than like tape in or sew in or glue in or carrot tip, you know, all the other more permanent extensions. But they do last a lot longer, and it's just so much easier just to be able to pull them out when you want to go to sleep, or, you know, when you don't want to have long hair, like you can just rip these things out and you're good to go. So one of the first things I do, and I'll go ahead and show you with this piece because it keeps falling out. I take a comb, I find the section that I want to work with. Okay, and I take it and I take a little alligator clip and I clip the hair back so I have my little section here to work with. I take my comb and I grab the section that I want and I back comb just a little bit. Not too crazy because obviously you don't want to like rat's nest. Then I take any kind of hairspray. This is the Aussie hairspray. It's a 3 maximum hold. And I just spray a little bit on there. That was actually too much, but I spray a little bit on there. Then I take my extension and just firmly press it down. And then I take my natural hair and I kind of brush it and mold it to where I want it to be. When I brush my extensions, I do not use this brush. I try not to. I just use that on my natural hair. When I brush my extensions, I use a wide tooth comb, and this is the comb that I have. And they tell you to brush tip end to top. Like, you don't want to, especially when they're wet, you don't want to just like, because like you'll rip all the hair out. But yeah, so I use this to like brush the ends, brush the curls out, to kind of keep them more natural looking. Also, when I washed them and I did all that good stuff, I toned it and dyed it, I let them air dry. I did use a blow dryer, just a little bit, but it was on the coolest temp I could get it on, and I just kind of used it to kind of like air dry a little bit faster. So I did do that. It took about an hour and a half for them to air dry. So that's not too bad for 170 grams of hair. It's like a lot of hair. So it's not too bad. But before I let it air dry and did all that, I used this Miracle 7 for Heavenly Hair Leave-In Mist for extensions. I got this back when I purchased extensions at Sally's about a year ago. So I just use this on extensions because it's for extensions. And it works really well. So I just sprayed that on there to kind of keep them nice and pretty and fluffy. And yeah. I also had to blend them, like I said. My sister helped me with the back, but I blended the front a little bit. I cut some layers and stuff like that, and I just used regular hair cutting scissors that actually match my hair. And I just, you know, downwards cut, stuff like that. So yeah, that's basically how I did it. And I love them. Like, I'm so excited for these guys. Like, I have no idea. I've been waiting so long for this hair. I'm so happy I have it. I've always wanted a set of VPfashion extensions, and I finally have a pair. So this video is not by any means sponsored. Obviously, I'm not a professional, you know. So do what you will with the information that I have put in this video. I'm not a professional hairstylist, so anything that I say that I've done is based off of no professional experience whatsoever. The only professional help I had was from my sister, who helped me pick the hair color, and that was it. And of course she blended the back. But I dyed these all on my own, but I've been dyeing my own hair for, I mean, since I first started dyeing my hair. I think I was like 15 or 16 when I first started dyeing my hair. So yeah, I'm not a professional, so keep that in mind. I will leave VPfashion's links below, and I will leave all the info for these extensions below and everything that I use and stuff like that, if you guys want to use some of the products that I have mentioned. So yeah, I think that's it. I don't think I have anything else to say. If I miss anything, I'll leave it down below or put an annotation somewhere in the video. So I look like a Smurf. I'm gonna go try to clean my hands up, and yeah, I'm probably gonna never go to sleep because I don't want to take these out. So yeah, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.